Today we're going to talk about the brand new Xiaomi Pad 6. This is a powerful tablet that runs Android, but some of the options that Xiaomi has done on this allows us to actually use it more like of a laptop situation. Also the ability of using pen input makes it very nice, and of course the ability of charging that pen straight from the tablet. But one of the really main features, on top of the fact that it runs a powerful SoC, is the fact that we actually have now video output, meaning I can actually use things like this, these AR glasses that use over USB-C, or even connect the tablet to a TV or a monitor that supports USB video. Very, very nice and definitely very exciting. Let's go ahead and check out all of the cool features of the brand new Xiaomi Pad 6. Like and subscribe, and make sure you hit that bell icon so they are always notified to whenever we have new tablets or videos on the channel. We're going to start off by talking about the specifications. This is an 11-inch tablet. It's a WQHD resolution running at 144 Hertz. Beautiful display, quad speakers, of course quad microphones. The Snapdragon 870 is going to be powering this, providing us a balance between power and performance. And of course an 8800 milliampere battery supported with the 33-watt charger that's also included in the box. The case itself that I'm showing you guys right now, this keyboard case, is actually an accessory. It doesn't come with it. And the same thing with the actual pen. The pen is also a separate accessory that you're able to purchase. But what I like about them is when you combine the case with the keyboard and the pen, you're getting very much a laptop experience on the go. And because we now have video output supported with the USB 3.2, we can leverage that on a bigger display, be it AR glasses or even a monitor that supports USB video input. Also, conversely, if you want to be able to use an adapter to convert this over to an HDMI, this will work perfectly fine. The other options that we have in here is an 8 to 12 gigabytes configuration for the RAM, 128 to 256 for the storage. No expandable storage here, but again, I think the 256 should be more than enough, especially from a tablet, because this is really intended for content consumption and of course enjoyment. So you can play games, watch movies, and of course have your video calls. We have definitely a very nice configuration on the cameras here. An 8 megapixel camera on the inside, capable of giving us 1080p resolution, and a 13 megapixel camera on the back that gives us 4K 30 frames per second, again powered by the Snapdragon 870. Great sound with Dolby Audio and Dolby Vision here. Very light, very solid build on the actual tablet. And what I really love about that is the ability of getting all the other options that we typically want out of Android and still get that experience of expanding it to a desktop, well, a little bit bigger of an experience with the external video output option. There's no desktop experience right now. I hope we do see something like that, but we definitely get all the customization that we've seen before from MIUI 14. Let's go ahead and take a look at the camera app that we have here. Now, the camera app is pretty straightforward, standard one that we've seen before. Now, one of the things we have is document, video, photo, night mode. Of course, we have the ability of going into more for the ability of doing short video, dual video, of course, director mode, and of course you can edit the actual settings that you have in here. Under photography, or actually under video for the most part, the main sensors on the back are going to give you 4K 30 frames per second. You swipe down directly from the top. You can select this option here. You can go 1080p 60, but when you go to 4K, you're pretty much capped in at 1080p 30 frames per second. So that's essentially the overall experience here. You do have teleprompter mode, which we've seen from before, aspect ratio, of course, turning on the grid. And one of the main benefits that we have here is the ability of using the 4 with the quad mics and the quad speakers for great conference call using the front-facing camera because of the position of where it is. Let's go ahead and do a quick sample of the front-facing and rear-facing camera on the brand new Xiaomi Pad 6. Starting off with the front-facing camera on the brand new Pad 6. This is going to be a 1080p resolution video camera, providing us basically the best experience for when you're looking for video calls. We have 4 microphones, 4 speakers, and of course some really good algorithms to provide us some really good audio. The biggest benefit here, of course, is that this camera is centered, which makes it easier when you're looking at your subject on the display, and you maybe look a little bit up. You're at least looking forward, you're not looking to the side. A quick test of the sensor on the back now. 4K 30 frames per second is going to be the maximum resolution, and one of the best features that we have here is the fact that we have that quad microphone, the ability of getting great audio, but also I feel like this is going to be the best sensor on this, leveraging the power of the 870 on the Pad 6. 4K 30 is going to be the best resolution and of course on the best sensor on this device. That was a quick sample of using the front-facing camera and the rear-facing camera on the brand new Pad 6. Again, 1080p in the front, 4K 30 on the back. But let's go ahead and talk a little bit about the actual audio experience and what we can be able to expect from here. And I'm talking specifically about the quad speakers that we have on this device. Overall, going into the settings tab, jumping in straight into the sound section, you'll notice that at the bottom there's an action section. Well, there's a section there for sound effects. That's going to give us the dynamic or the configuration for the Dolby Atmos options. Dynamic is by by default the main one. You have video, music, and voice. You can customize it for a more specific experience. And of course, customizing the EQ or the graphic EQ that you're able to put in there. Jumping over to the actual graphic EQ, you can go in there and customize the experience from some of the presets, or you can create your own custom EQ. Again, this is our favorite song on the channel here is Alex Grindo Jumbo by NCS, a non-copyrighted song. We're going to go at 100% with the volume level that's present right there. Keep in mind, the volume level is 100% towards the camera. So up is to the camera and down is to the other side. So essentially, if you're using it more of a tablet experience, standing it up, that's going to be how you're going to experience it. But let's not talk anymore. Let's listen to some music.
Jack it up.
One of the main experiences that you're seeing here is that we have some of those customizations that are present on the side here to be able to turn on Dolby Atmos, the style, sound configuration, those are the things that you have available. And if you have a wired headset connected, you have even more configurations available there. The sound definitely sounds very strong and rich, and actually you can hear the bass. You can feel a little bit of that bass coming in. If you're holding the tablet with your hands, obviously it's going to give you the best experience, but the speakers positions on both the top, bottom, on the right and left side gives you the best experience. Again, Dolby Atmos and Vision in here is going to be really nice. The main purpose of this is to be more of a functional solution for you on the go. If you want to be able to use the stylus to be able to draw, use pen input, this is going to be there. It charges it. You never have to worry about plugging it anywhere. The main thing I will probably say is just remember that the charging configuration is at the top and it's almost on the flat end. The pen has some nice configurations on the two buttons that we have in there. One of them obviously is the main button closer to the actual stylus tip. It's going to be your writing, so you can actually initiate that almost from every screen. And the second button is going to be more of a screenshot, and those are the two pre-built-in configurations. Now, one of the really cool things that I like about them is that you're also able to use them as a page up, page down if you're on any configuration or a page that allows you to actually scroll up and down. Very nice and very easy. You can actually set it down, connect it to a bigger display, and enjoy that. The keyboard is fully loaded with so many shortcuts and is really nice functionality, and I love the fact that we have the ability of actually launching that little dock whenever we're in an app. So if you want to be able to launch it from anywhere, just hit basically the function key and it automatically pops up, select the app and jump into it. We have support for multi-window as well as the ability of viewing basically pop-up window, but it seems like pop-up window is not supported on every app as we've seen it before with Xiaomi devices like smartphones. So that's one of the functions that we want to be able to use. But split screen works beautifully. You can go into the Recents app, select the app, either push it into split screen or push it into pop-up if it's supported. There is also a separate functionality to connect it to a smartphone, a Xiaomi smartphone, to also be able to do launching applications, continue applications from your phone directly onto your tablet. I am able to use obviously Xiaomi or the Mi Share functionality to transfer there, but I couldn't get it to work with the Xiaomi 13 Ultra. Hopefully I'll be able to get that working. And if you'd like to see a video about that, please let me know in the comments below. My impressions of this tablet is that this is going to give you some of the best experiences that Xiaomi is able to provide you. All the customization of MIUI 14 and all of the functionalities of Android 13 are built in here. And the speakers sound very, very good, and they can get pretty loud. So my hope is that you found something very interesting there. And of course, thank you very much to Xiaomi for allowing me to check out the brand new Xiaomi Pad 6. Let me know in the comments below, what do you guys think? And what are the specific features that you're excited to see from this tablet? This is TK. Thank you very much for the support. I'll see you in the next video.